I can figure it out, I think, Jeff. I can figure out why maybe these stocks are being held back a little. But I'd like you to elucidate the key things here. I mean, I don't know how much you make on vaccines, number one. I don't know when you have a Republican presidential candidate saying he wants to lower prices 50 to 70% by re-importing price-controlled drugs. That's your best case. I mean, that's the Republican. That's the hands-off Republican. I don't know what Joe Biden would do, but I think it's tough to be in the pharmaceutical business right now, isn't it?
Yeah, I agree, Joe, and good morning. That's exactly right. I'd say there's probably a 1 or 2 turn multiple that's being reflected in the larger cap biotechs and even the major pharmas. It just relates to political risk. Honestly, it doesn't really matter, what the party looks like, the landscape looks like. I think there is some momentum in trying to tweak drug prices in some form or fashion. So I think it is assumed in these stocks. I think that's probably what has been the biggest barrier over the past, say, 3 months or so.
Is it their fault? Is it middlemen, or is it both? And we use it a lot. It's not a golden goose, Jeff. It's a goose that lays a golden egg. At least I don't think it's a golden goose. But we do have great innovation because they can price drugs where they need to be priced. Should we be happy if we slim margins to almost razor thin on some of these companies that are developing these life-saving drugs? Is that something we should be aspiring to do?
Yeah, great question. Yeah, I don't think so. I agree that we still have to reflect accurate prices, and I would say, probably the pace of innovation has been breathtaking, to be honest, over the past, say 5 to even 10 years. I think that needs to still be, validated. So I don't think taking prices down, with a blunt instrument through policy is really the right way to do it. But I do think, though, some of the older medicines that, late patent cycle, quite easily probably on the docket, 2021 and beyond. And that I could see that work.
Which ones, that used to be all we cared about was expirations and new drug development and what was on the horizon. Right. And now there's so many other things that we think about. But if you were just to do it that way, who are your favorites? Who are your holds? And are there any you'd sell?
I would say Lilly is our favorite by far. They have the youngest product cycle in the major pharma group. And they have some new data coming up on a really exciting new therapy called tirzepatide. And we have actually a report on that this morning. So that is our favorite in the group. And we also like Bristol. It's been a tougher stock, just given the coming out of the Celgene merger. But they are launching 8 drugs in the next, say, 12 to 18 months. And that's the sort of the I would say the poster child for and one that we're not as favorable on. We're neutral rated. Is Merck. And I think that one is just they have great innovation for Keytruda. The growth looks fantastic. But the issue is, what's the encore for investors? And investors have definitely been by far and away expecting each quarter nice Keytruda upside.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.